I want to make Paraguay a big boy. My dream is to be able to trade from the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean with ease. As Paraguay, we have a big army and a big arms industry, so we can easily wage war without running out of supplies. So let's declare war on Argentina and show them our dominance. The war proceeds well and I take some random province. But that's fine because I'm playing 5th dimensional chess. The economy and military will be made better while we wait for the truce to be over. It's time to destroy Argentina and to unite all of our territories. We easily blitz the Argentinians and unite Paraguay. I want more ports, so I declare war on Uruguay and take them over. I take over Uruguay and I focus on seducing the world with my grand plan, so I can not be viewed as the bad guy. I decide to declare war on Argentina, but the UK and Chile join forces against me, but that's fine. I like pain and we lose the war. However, at least the UK forced me to open up my market and do free trade. This should lead to an economic boom, but it's not over and it's time for my anime training arc, which starts with introducing charity hospitals and giving women more rights. I want more people to come to Paraguay, so the more freedom I have in my country, the more people will run to Paraguay. I am ready for the next Argentinian war. I have trained my men and I have joined the Russian market so my economy can become better. It's about time for my revenge, and thanks to my diplomacy, Brazil is going to help me to make my dream a reality. But it's time to deal with domestic issues and make the country better before we focus on external issues again. Also, after the war, women now have rights to own land and property. I want more Argentinians in my country, so I declare war for their land. This is easy because I outnumber their army 10 to 1. We will now focus on banning slavery, mainly because I want more tax-paying citizens. This will be hard, but I will not give in into the landowners' demands. This causes a small civil war, which I crush with brute force. Slavery is now banned in 1870. Also, the landowners surprised me because they wanted me to give children rights. So I enact laws making it harder for kids to work in the mines. It's 1880 and I want people to have more freedom, so I change my politics so anyone can vote. This causes a huge civil war and I am unable to supply goods to the Russian market, so my economy collapses, but that's fine. However, the academics and landowners team up and decide to stop me from enacting these policies, which sucks. But the economic health of the nation comes first. I focus my people's anger towards me in a more productive way and send these people to Argentina to get me more land. That's why I send my best diplomat to try and win a bloodless war.
Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Argentina decides to bend over because they could not handle my energy. Thanks to the Labor Party's demands, everyone has the right to vote, which means everyone will come to Paraguay for that freedom. It's finally time to make my dream a reality. All we have to do is declare war on Chile. The war goes well, and we are now able to trade in the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans with ease. Since I can trade with anyone with ease, it's time to start building towards great power status. I first need to get some rubber, as it's one of the resources I don't have and will need. So I go after some random Indonesian nation and take their land as my own. I will then once again declare war on Chile for that coastline, which is then followed up with taking more land from Argentina. Our country has a GDP of 40 million, so it's time to leave the Russian market. This causes an economic crash from 40 million to 12 million, but that's fine. We need to do this to become a great power someday, and it can't be done while being in the Russian market. I then join the Brazilian market as a temporary way to ensure my industries don't collapse and I have a market to serve. In a matter of 1 year, my economy was able to rebound and surpass the Brazilian economy once again. It's time for Paraguay to have its own market. It only takes 3 years for my economy to recover, but once again I surpassed Brazil in economy, but this time it's with my own market. Since I am stable now, it's time to get more countries under my market. That's why me and Brazil go to war with the rest of South America so I can have Paraguay become my dominion. It's a hard fought war, and in the end, Peru, Bolivia is ours. We need more ports, so we will take all of Chile's coastline in the next war, and they give it up without a fight. It's finally time to end the Argentinians once and for all. In a couple of months, I have completely annexed them, besides some small colonies they had. I want more countries in my market, so I will go after the Japanese shogunate. And with the help of Brazil and my navy, we take over Japan and make them a part of our market. At this point, becoming the 8th best country in the world and being a great power, I decided to annex my dominion of Peru, Bolivia. However, this war was brutal and we barely made any movement, and when we made progress, Germany decided to declare war on me for Japan. This led to a war on 2 fronts. We suffered many casualties and defeats, and finally decided to wipe peace with our dominion and not annex them, focusing our attention in the east against the Germans. But since they had 1,000,000 men in the field against my 200,000, I decided to give them Japan, as this war wasn't worth the hassle. With our market hitting 53.3 million in 1922, we were able to enact a free trade agreement with the UK, making our market be able to trade with theirs with no issues and benefiting both sides. To become a great power once again, I need to do something crazy. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to force a European country to join my market. And I know just the right one. It's communist Norway. With multiple naval invasions from us and the Brazilians, we were able to split the Norwegian army into 2. And we take Norway into our market. This once again puts Paraguay on the world map as a great power. However, this time we would stay a great power and focus on making Paraguay have the 7th best economy in the world by 1927.